Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today it is one of my personal favourites to film, one of my favourite sit down videos to film. It is time for the September favourites. If you haven't watched any of my favourite ones previously, I think there is almost a year's worth of monthly favourites down below. You can go and check out. I say almost a year's worth because it is almost my 1 year anniversary of being on YouTube. Oh yes. It's gone very quick. It's absolutely flew by, and I think it's great to say that actually I am enjoying it as much as I did the first one 1 year on. So to me, that's success, that's winning to me. So without further ado, let's get into my September favourites. Now this is a good one this month. I think this is a really good one. When I look down at the products, items that I've got here, I think it's a pretty good one. So shall we start? I think I'm going to start with beauty, body, and all them lovely things we like. So I'll start with an absolute autumn classic, which got quite interesting. I'll explain. So we have the Body Shop Vanilla Pumpkin Body Butter. Now there's a story behind this. Some of you might know this. So I went specifically to the Body Shop to find the Vanilla Pumpkin range. I've had it for the last few years, and the smell is just, if you haven't smelt it, you need to smell it. It's amazing. So I went into the Body Shop fully expecting to see the autumn display with all the range on. Absolutely nothing. There was nothing there. I thought, this is very strange, very strange. So I asked the lady and she said, we've got it all out the back, but we're not allowed to put it out yet. We can't put it out. We don't know if we're even putting it out. And I was like, oh. Okay then, but you've got some out the back, that's good enough for me. So I picked up the Vanilla Pumpkin Body Butter and I got the hand cream. This smell to me is autumn personified. It lingers once you put it on after you shower, after your bath, put it on all over, it lingers. The smell's just wonderful. They do the body, they do the shower gel as well, I believe. There's something else, could they do the scrub and that, I'm not sure. But I just picked up the butter and the hand cream because I just have plenty of shower gel. It's just wonderful. As you can imagine, Vanilla Pumpkin, if you haven't smelt it, go to the Body Shop. If it's not out, ask if it's behind the counter and have a sniff. So nice. I do think it was a little bit, because I used my £5 voucher. I had a £5 voucher anyway. And it's still come to 20, I believe it's still come to £24 for the hand cream and the body. I think the body butter was £19. I think to myself when I came out, I mean, I'm not like a, you know, penny pincher, you know, as we know, but it's like I thought that was a little bit dear. I don't remember it being that expensive last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but anyway, gorgeous, gorgeous. I shall make it last. So that is the first of my September favourites, the Vanilla Pumpkin Body Butter. Next, some skincare. I've switched up my skincare. I am still using the Lizzo Cleanse and Polish. I can't really see that changing because I like the way that it takes your makeup off at the end of the day. So I can't really see me changing that up unless I do switch to a different face cleanser that I can still take off in the same way. I really like rubbing that in and taking it off with the flannel and then all of that. But I have switched up my moisturizers and I think my skin is thanking me for it, and they are a pleasure to use. I've been using, up till like the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been using the Lizzo moisturizer, Lizzo practically everything. And to be perfectly honest, I don't think it was doing a great deal for my skin that justified the price, if that makes sense. So I shall stick to the body, I shall stick to the face wash, but I've switched up my moisturisers. So I'm really loving them. I've loved them for about 2 or 3 weeks now, using each one daily. Inexpensive, so I'll be ready. First one, day moisturizer. So like I say, I was using the Lizelle light moisturizer every morning under my makeup, but I have switched to this. It is the L'Oreal Hydrogenius Alloy Water. So it's a water-based moisturizer. It goes on lovely. It's like I guess like a gel formula. It's a lovely base to apply makeup on. It smells great, and I don't feel as though also throughout the day my face gets as shiny. I do get that shine a little bit, but I sort of like that. I don't want it to be too dry, but it's not, it doesn't get the overly shine which I feel it did before. It's a real pleasure to use. Now I got this, I've been using this for about 2 or 3 weeks. You can see how much you don't need a great deal each time. I would say each morning probably I use 3 little pumps and rub it in all over. I always moisturise my neck also to about down to here, and it's a real pleasure to use. I got it from ASOS. I'm probably really late to the party on this. I don't know, but I saw it on ASOS. It had got amazing reviews, and I believe it was £10 to £15. It was no way more than that, and I am really, really impressed with this. So I put this on in the morning. I'll let it soak in a little bit before I start applying my foundation and whatnot, but it's a lovely base to put your makeup on, and it feels lovely. It feels lovely and it smells lovely. I am absolutely loving this. So that's my morning one, what I've been using, so that's a firm September favourite. And then at night time, now I discovered this one because I was in Boots and it was on the Tuesday offers. They have Tuesday offers on, don't they, where they have lots of things half price or whatever. And there was only a couple of these left, and they were reduced from £20 each to £10 each. It's a brand I'd never heard of. I could be extremely late to the party again. I probably am. But it's the Super Facialist Retinol Plus Anti-Aging Night Cream. It's lovely. It really is. Now, I'm so glad that when I saw it, something just told me to pick up 2. So obviously it normally would have been 40 for 2, but it worked out 20. And I'm so glad I did, because this cream, so obviously I'll cleanse my face at night. I'll take it off with the cleanse and polish. And some nights I'll use the tonic boost, which I am going to carry on using because that just uplifts me, especially when I get up so early in the morning. And then I will apply this. Now this feels, to me, if you've ever used it, you'll know what I mean. This to me feels like such a luxurious cream for your face. It feels like when it's on and when you wake up in the morning, that to me it feels like you've used something that was probably about £100. And I really do think, obviously it hasn't took all my wrinkles away, because that would be a miracle, wouldn't it, for a cream to take all your wrinkles away. We'd all be buying it. But I can tell the difference, and I can confidently say that, and I am going to carry on using this. I should carry on repurchasing it, and I will pay the full £20 price, because it's still a bargain at £20, let alone 10. It smells lovely. It makes your skin feel so soft and plump, and when you wake up in the morning you can really smell the no, you can't taste the difference and you can't smell the difference, you can feel the difference. Yeah, this, it's fab, really, really fab. So I had to show this in my my September favourite. So that is my night cream. So I really do think with the combination of that one in the mornings, daytime, and that one at night, I'm really chuffed. I am really chuffed. So great. So that was from ASOS, that's from Boots, but I'm sure you can get them from other places. So that's the beauty, like creams, etc. Then we've got a makeup one. We've got a MAC lipstick. This lipstick has been on my lips since I've had it. I think I probably got it about a month ago. It is MAC, and it's called, the actual colour of it is called Thanks, It's MAC. That's what it's called. Thanks, it's MAC. And it is such a nice, I've got it on today. It's such a nice daytime neutral, light your lips, the colour of your lips, but better is a much used term, isn't it? It's lovely. It's a nudie, beigey, slight bit of pink. This has been on my lips every day. I'll reapply it throughout the day. And I absolutely love it. I think I'll just carry on buying this. This is got such a place in the September favourites because it has been on my lips all month since I got it. I got this from ASOS, but I will repurchase this wherever they sell MAC. So brilliant, lovely colour. Totally recommend that one. And then a perfume. So what I'm trying to do, you know, I'm trying to watch the pennies. I'm trying to use up what I've got before I start repurchasing more. So now we're sort of getting into the autumn months. I like to switch my scents up, as I've mentioned before. And I've got some perfumes to use up, to be honest. And I've been spraying this one quite regularly. It is the Facialist. Is that right? It's Eden Juicy Apple. This is lovely. I've got this one and I've got another amber one to use up or something, by invite only. I can't remember. That's gorgeous. But this one I've been spraying a lot in the daytime when I've got all ready. And this is lovely. It's very warm, long lasting, lovely, lovely smell. Quite a warm smell, nice for the coming autumn months. So I thought I'd show this because I've been using this a lot in September. Still got a lot left. You don't need too much. You can get this all over, can't you? And there's lots of different scents in there. Is it Kaili? Am I right? I think this is it Hula? I could be wrong now. I could be wrong, but I'm sure you'll tell me in the comments. It's is it Huda Beauty? Is it her range of perfumes? I think. It's lovely. Really, really nice. Totally recommend that one, Eden Juicy Apple. So we've got one more thing on the beauty type body front, and that is a Bath and Body Works hand soap. Now I used all my Bath and Body Works stuff up, what I bought in America when we went back in April. It's all been used up. I have a tiny bit of the body butter left because I really stocked up when we went there. I got loads and it's all gone, and that includes the hand washes also. And I love their hand washes. They do really last, and I saw Next had a special offer on. It was any 2 hand soaps for £13, and I thought that's quite a bargain. I'm not sure, I think they're about £9 each normally, something like that. So I got 2 of these. I got the Wild Barn, which is Bath and Body Works, Cozy Vanilla Almond. It's so nice. It is lovely. As you know, if you try Bath and Body Works, they totally foam up so much, and the scent is very cozy, autumny. Yeah, Cozy Vanilla Almond, gentle foaming hand soap. Really, really nice. So I've got one in the downstairs toilet, and then when I've used up what I've got in the main bathroom, I'll be putting this one in there. I did pick up 2. I did want some more autumn scents, but this was actually the only autumn scent that I could see online. There was a lot of summery scents, and but it's a lovely, lovely smell. So September favourite there. I'm going to have a cup of tea. I'm going to have a sip of my cup of tea. This could probably, I wasn't planning on putting it in my September favourites, but I guess it could come in my mug. Autumn pumpkin mug. This was from Next. Been using this a lot, so this can come in as well. Softener, washing softener. A lot of scents out there at the moment, isn't there? Especially as it comes around this time and you get like all the winter scents coming out and everything else. But this one I particularly like. It is the Lenore Outdoorable, because we have started drying our washing more inside. I mean, I found I can put it out for a little while, and then I'll bring it into like air, and you know, it's getting that point, isn't it? We can't dry it all outside in a day like we used to. That's fine though, because if you get this, it smells gorgeous. It's the Lenore Outdoorable, fresh as if dried outside. It's Northern Solstice So we've got the light packaging, the wintry packaging going on there. It's lovely. I'm going to use the term fresh. I think someone commented I use the term fresh for every scent. I do. But this is like fresh personified. It's wonderful. I can't say more than that. It's absolutely wonderful. Super fresh. Yeah, Northern Solstice. Really recommend that on your clothes. You don't need as much of this one, do you? It's concentrated, so these bottles last quite a long time. But that is a really lovely smell. Next, gadgets. I think my ultimate September favourite has to be, I'll turn it that way, my Apple Watch. How did I go so long without one? Now I did used to have, back in the days when I had a Samsung. Do you know what? I used to have a Samsung and I swear I'd never go over to Apple. It's funny, isn't it? But yeah, back in the days I did used to have a Samsung smartwatch. But it didn't really, I wouldn't say it really impressed, to be honest. But yeah, I decided, I knew I was going to take up running again. And I'd heard some really good things about the Apple Watches, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to invest in one. And I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. So I've got the Series 7. Now I do know, I think by now, I got the Series 7, but I do know that it was literally like a week later or something after I got this. I know the Series 8 was coming out. So I think right now there is a Series 8 out, but this is the Series 7. I got the green band. I do want to get some other bands. You can get some really lovely bands, can't you? But this is fine for now. I love the colour. It's just fab. Now I've took up run. I mean, even if you don't run, I'd say to get the most out of an Apple Watch, it's probably, if you do exercise in some form, you get the most out of your Apple Watch. But there's still so many other bits on there that are so great. It will test your blood pressure, it'll do your heart rate, your everything. Then you've got this thing where you close the rings up, you know, and you've got to close the, well, you don't have to, but you try and close the rings up by the end of the day, and you get a bit addicted to that. And I can check my emails on it. It's absolutely fab. I love it. And then obviously it rings when my phone rings also. So, you know, I very rarely, you know, miss a call or a message or whatever. Just absolutely fab. I love it. So that probably is my ultimate favourite. But sort of going with this is great. Now I've been looking at these, and then I saw somebody, then I sort of forgot. I sort of forgot about them, and then somebody posted, I think they'd got one of these. I think they've got theirs from B&M. And then it reminded me of them again. Because when you've got numerous Apple products, so you've got your phone, you've got your watch, which you wear daily, and also the AirPods also, even though I don't use them, I mostly use them when I'm editing, but they still need to be charged. I found I was struggling actually with the watch and the phone, getting them both charged in the morning. Like, you know, you want them both ready to leave the house at a certain time, and this is fab. Now, I know you can get so many different sorts, and I think probably even Apple, do they do one? I'm not sure how much that would be, but this one was $39.99 and it was from Amazon. The reviews were fab. I'll read the reviews on everything before I get it, and it's really good. So obviously you've got one charging point here, so this plugs in. So on the bottom here you'll lay your AirPod case. That'll just lay there with obviously the magnet part facing down. Then the watch will lay on there again with the magnet with the bottom facing down, and then your phone will lean on there. This will all flash up green, and you just plug it in and it's all charging all together, and it's fab. And then everything's ready to go when you want it to go. I can't recommend these enough. These are great. Like I say, you can get all different sorts, can't you? But I can only speak for this one, and terrific. So yeah, that was from Amazon. It was $39.99. I believe it was the, you know, when you go down like when you look at like all the Amazon stuff and then it says like an Amazon recommends or something like that, has like a black Amazon bit, and that sort of drew me to it. And then I read the reviews, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to get that one. So that is fab. I think it also comes in black as well. So they are the items, and then we will end with some television. Yes, I have watched some television. I think you do as it gets darker. I mean, aren't the nights getting darker early? I think it's just natural to like hibernate a bit more. Not that I don't hibernate anyway. But you know, watch more telly, stay in more and everything else. And I have been watching on BBC iPlayer Series 1. I know Series 2 is out, but I've obviously started with Series 1, so I know what's going on. The Capture. I'm on episode 4, I believe. I think the next one I've got to watch is episode 4. And it's really, really good. Really like it. Brief outline. It has a lot to do with CCTV cameras. Basically, it's I don't want to give too much away. Basically, the main character is a guy. He's been released from prison for a crime that he didn't really commit, and it's basically takes it from there. And it is really, really good. Can really recommend that. The Capture. I mean, I don't know what Series 2 is like. I will get onto Series 2 at some point. But yeah, that's on BBC iPlayer. So they are my September favourites. I think there's been some good ones. I've enjoyed September. So of course, next will be October. What's happening in October? Yep, so October will be filled with lots of more autumn stuff, and then we're getting on for Christmas, aren't we? I can't believe it. All the shops have got Christmas stuff in, but I just can't go there yet. But obviously future favourites will be filled with lots of Christmas stuff. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you liked some of the products I've shown you, you know, bit of inspo, and yeah, take care and I'll see you soon.